Right. So from the V edges only, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check the reachability as and for the IP addresses. Let me open this one. So 2001, 201.1.1.3, that is the vbound address that I'm going to check from the V edges. So this is my VH1 admin ping 201.1.1.3 should be reachable. It's not reachable. That means there is some issue. Somewhere the config is not saved. So let me check on the MPLS. I believe on the MPLS and we missed to save the MPLS OSPF configuration. Interface range G0 by 02 4 IP OSPF 1 area 1 IP OSPF network type point to point. From here, let me try ping 201.1.1.3.
Right.
From here itself, it's not pinging. Let me check it on HQ router also. So why to show duplicate address? IP address should be 1.0.0.1. I believe the last time we missed to save the configure on the MPLS. How many interfaces are there? Interface range G0 by 02. And
You missed one interface, Puneet.
sorry,
You added only 0 and 1 in
yeah, 0
one
by 2 that is
interface.
going towards the internet. So there I'm not running any routing protocol. There is static default route, right?
Okay.
So IP
No,
route
that's
default route is there or not? Let me check. Default is not there, so I have to add. Oh my God! Last time we config, but we missed to save this config. Now from BH, I guess the reachability should be there. Yeah.
now it is pinging.
Vbound is pinging now. Now on the internet router also I need to check. Static route is there or not? Static is there, then fine. You don't need to save. The config already saved. On this edge devices, R1, R2, R3, which one I am using, also I need to check there the config is saved or not. R2, R3, and R4. Yeah, it's perfect. On R2 it is saved. On R3, so IP interface brief. Here also config is saved. And on R4, so IP interface brief. Here also the config or saved. Got it? Hello. So guys, config or saved. Everyone is okay with this? Now I'm going to configure this VS. So registration we have done. We are going to configure this device from the vManager. Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
So guys. Okay. Only one more thing I need to check there. The OSPF is running or not. So I'm running config section OSPF, that is running or not. Okay. OSPF is not configured. So we'll configure later. Okay. So we have template. What are the template, guys? Basically, like if you want to configure the OSPF, right? So OSPF, we have already the templates. If you want to configure the BGP, for the BGP, we have already the templates. Okay. So we need to just push the value, right? We just need to fill the value into the template and need to use, right? What is the template? It's a predefined format. It's a predefined format for the protocol and interface. Just need to fill the value according to the requirement and can be used. What we need to do? There is some predefined format for the protocol interfaces and so on. Right. Just need to fill the value according to the requirement and can be attached with our devices. Can be attached with our devices to push the config from the vManager. You are getting the point, guys? There is already predefined template, predefined format is there. Just we need to fill the value and then after that attach with the device. Got it? Hello? Right now in the today's scenarios, if you are talking about the traditional network, if you are going to configure the OSPF, how you can configure? You should remember the command, then only you can configure the OSPF on the device, right? Even if you know the concept about OSPF, you know you have a complete idea about OSPF, but you don't know the command, then you can configure the OSPF on your device.
No.
You can't be configured, right? So you have to remember the command also. So here, what is the concept there, guys? Here is predefined format. We don't need to remember anything. You just need to fill the value and then you can push the config from that template. You don't need to remember the command also. Got it? Everyone is okay with this?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay. So what are how many type of the template we have basically? Basically, we have a type of template. We have one feature template because of feature template directly can't be assigned to the device. With the device, with your physical box or the virtual box, which template can be attached? We have a two type of the templates. One is feature template. Another one is device template. You are getting the point? Okay. So feature template, suppose you OSPF. OSPF comes under the feature template. BGP, that will comes under the feature template. If you want to configure any interface, that will also come into the interface template. That means feature template. So feature template directly you can't be assigned on
Punisha, you're not audible.
yeah, give me 1 minute. Sorry. Okay. So there is feature templates and device template. So feature template directly can't be assigned attached with the devices. That is not possible. Feature template always will call under the device template. Used for config the specific requirement or protocol and it can't be attached directly to the devices. It will always fall under the device template and device template will attach with the actual devices. Got it? Hello? What is the main purpose? A single feature template can be used in multiple device templates. Device template and a single device template can be attached with the multiple devices. Got it? So here we are going to create the feature template and device template. Then after that, finally, we'll attach the device template with the device. You are getting the point? Hello?
So this last point also belongs to the feature template.
Sorry?
The single feature template can. The last point also belongs to feature template.
No. This is I written here that is for the template. It is not this pop. This is not only for the feature template. This is for a single feature template can be used into the multiple device template. That is a global actually. This line is for the both one. Okay. A single feature template can be used into the multiple device template and a single device template can be attached with the multiple devices. It is not
Mhm.
specific for the feature or it is not specific for the device. It's global. Got it?
Okay.
Okay, everyone is okay with this? So, who dropped? I guess Rahul is there. Who was joined? One more guy was there, right?
Anil was there.
Okay, so you dropped that. No issue. So, in our topology, just try to understand. I need to create a template. I'm talking about the feature template. Under the feature template, I need to create the VPN 0 template first. Another one is VPN 512. Another one is I'm going to use the service VPN. For the customer, I'm going to use VPN 100. So how many VPN templates are needed, guys? One is VPN 0. Another one is VPN 0 is for transport, right? This is known as
Transport.
transport. It's very easy, guys. Might be the first time you are understanding. So it will be a little bit difficult, but once it will be implemented, then after that it will be easy to understand. Then management and
Service.
service VPN. Apart from that, under the VPN 0, how many interfaces are, guys? VPN 0, how many interfaces are there?
VPN 0, 2.
2 interfaces, right? So 2 more interface template we need to create, right? For the VPN 0.
0.
Then after that, under the VPN 0, one more is there, A and V I'm writing here now. Interface template for 0 by 0 and interface template for G0 by
1.
1. There is 2 interface, right? G0 by 0 and G0 by 1.
1.
And one more thing. For G0 by 0, what I need to do? I need to run the OSPF also, right? Because of here we are running the OSPF. On V edge also we need to run the OSPF. What area we are using? Area 1.
1.
And inside this one, in our LAN also, what I'm going to use? I'm going to use the OSPF. What I'm going to use? Area 100. Got it? Hello? So you can consider there is 2 VRF. This is the different VRF. This is the different VRF. In this VRF, what we are using? We are using the OSPF area 1. And into this VRF, what we are going to use? OSPF area 100. Got it? Everyone is okay with this?
Okay.
So what I need to do, that means one more template is there. That is OSPF with MPLS. And then VPN 512. VPN 512 logically we are not using here, right? But once you will be create a device template, you have to call the VPN 512. Got it? So what I will do, I'm just going to create a VPN 512. And under the VPN 512, I will put the interface is 0. We know this is not we are using here now, right? We are not using here. We are using only the VPN 0 and VPN 100, right? VPN
Mhm.
5.2 logically we are not using, but once you are going to create the device template, without the VPN 5.2 template, you can't be create the device template. So I have to create it. Got it? So VPN 5.2, I will configure.
What is IP will assign?
Sorry.
So it is not there.
Interface ETH0. Can you repeat one more time?
No, you can continue. I will ask once configuration. I will ask the question.
Okay. Yes. Got it. Then under the service VPN. Under the service VPN, how many templates or how many interfaces are there, guys? Only one interface, right?
One interface.
So this is my interface. G0 by 2 and B OSPF in service VPN. Right? Hello?
Yes.
And apart from that, it's 3, 4, 5. Apart from that, we need to create one more template that is called system template. And one more is there that is called banner template. Banner, you know, right? You can set a banner on the device. So similarly, how you can set the banner, that is required. So these are the templates. Basically, minimum these templates are required to create a device template. Basically, in our topology, how many templates are there? 1,
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These are the templates we need to create. Got it? Once all the templates are created, then after that I will create a device template. Under the device template, what I will do, I will call under the device template. And then after that, the device template I will attach with the devices. So what I will do, I'm not going to, how many BHs we have, guys, right now? Right now in our topology, how many BHs is there? 1, 2, 3. Got it? So I'm not going to create the 3 device templates. What I will do, I will create one device template, and the same device template I will use for this one also, this one also. Only what I will do, I will keep this variable, keep this IP address on these interfaces, that I will keep it device specific. Or you can assume it's a variable. Got it? So once I will attach the device template with this one, it will ask with the IP, ask for the IP address. Whatever the IP I will put it there, that will be assigned to these interfaces. Okay. Hello? So I'm just going to create a feature template step by step. Once it will be applied, guys, then you'll be able to understand the complete function of the SD-WAN. Got it? So please,
Yeah.
thoda sa patience. Are you able to understand the Hindi also, guys?
Little bit.
Little bit. Okay. So guys, thoda sa patience rakhna aap log.
Okay.
Okay. Go to the templates. I'm creating here the feature templates. Add template. For which device I'm going to create, guys? VS Cloud, right? What are the template I'm going to create? First of all, I'm going to create that system template. VH system. That is my template name. Site ID. Time zone. What are the time zone we are using, guys? Asia,
Asia, Kolkata.
Kolkata.
Here it is down last.
Host name, that will be also devices specific. Baud rate, that should be a 9600. Right? To take a basically from the vManage, we can access the console of the devices also, right? Terminal
Mhm.
also. So baud rate should be the 9600. Rest all the things we don't need to configure anything here now. Just go ahead, save it. So one feature template is created, right? Right now it is
Mhm.
attached with any device template.
No,
No. Any device attached with this feature template? No.
No.
That is 0. I'm just going to add one more feature template for the same model of the device, that is VS
cloud.
Cloud. Banner, I'm just going to create
Banner. Mhm.
VS. Even banner we can create it on fly time also when you will be create the device template. Okay. So login banner, global. Welcome to SDN. And here I'm just putting there the welcome to SDN. Two templates are created. Now I'm just going to create the VPN template. Sorry, VS Cloud.
VPN.
VS VPN
0.
VPN 0. What are the VPN? VPN 0. Global, what is the name? It's my transport VPN, right? In the VPN 0, what else we need to do? We don't need to do anything else. Just what we need to do? I need to add a default route because of on this VH, what should be happen, guys? Towards the internet, what should be happen? Default route should be there, right?
Mhm.
There it's running the OSPF, but here what should be happen? It should have a default route, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a default route, but next hop IP, I will keep it variable so that the same template I can use it for this one also. Got it? So I'm just going to add the default route into the VPN 0. New IPv4 route. What are the route? 0.0.0. Add a next hop. Add next hop. It should be the device specific. Here you can mention the VPN next hop IP and next hop IP for default. That will be get the message. It's a default. So next hop, you can see there. Next hop value is, what do you mean by that? There the two options is showing there. One is global, another one is device specific.
Specific.
So I'm not going to put any value here now, right? If I will put the value, the same template I can't be used for the another BS, right? So I'm putting the no next hop, that should be the device specific. Once I will apply this template to the device, there I will change the value, put the value. Got it?
Mhm.
Everyone is okay with this? Now add default route addresses same. So VPN 0 is created. I need to create the VPN 100 and VPN 512 also, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy it. VPN 512, VPN 512. I will edit it later. And VPN 512, let me edit it. It's a VPN 512 and it's a management VPN. Got it? Default route is not needed. Update it. VPN 512, then apart from, I'm just going to copy it for the VPN
100.
100. I'm just going to edit it. VPN 100 and it's a service VPN.
Service VPN.
Now, apart from that, we are going to, as a VPN under the VPN 0, how many interfaces there, guys? There is 2 interfaces, right? So add template. DS Cloud. I'm just going to create an interface template. Okay. So it's the VPN 0. Under the VPN 0, it's an interface G0 by 0. And it's going to the MPLS, right? You can see G0 by 0 is going to the MPLS, G0 by 1 it is going to the internet, right?
Internet.
By default, it's a blue, right? Blue means default. By default, it is shut down. What you want to do? You want to keep it? No shut, right? What are the interface name? It's a G0 by
0.
0. Description, what you want to mention? You want to mention connected with
Device
MPLS,
MPLS.
right? IP address. IP address
Do with
should, sorry,
device specific.
sorry.
If I select with the device specific that
Device specific means it will ask once we'll be up call this template. So, but you can see there my diagram. You can see in my diagram for each and every devices, this interface is going to the MPLS.
MPLS and ES.
So I'm globally what I mentioned. This interface is going to MPLS. Otherwise, suppose this interface is going to the here G0 by 0 is going to MPLS. Here G0 by 1 is going to interface MPLS. Then the description also we have to select it. Device specific. Either we have to keep it default. Keep it default means it is not going to put any description there, right? So I put it here the global. You can see there. Global, device specific and default. Got it? Similarly, IP address also should be the device specific. So IPv4 address. So you can mention VPN 0 interface G0 by 0. Here you can't put the slash, only underscore you can use. Okay. And it's a MPLS. We are talking about MPLS. Address is not needed. So it's a device specific. What is the message? This is the message. Then it's a part of the tunnel interface, right? It's a
Mhm.
transport, so it should be global and it should be turned on. Once it is turned on, G0 by 0, what is the color, guys? It is going to connect with the MPLS. So
Okay.
color will be
MPLS.
MPLS,
MPLS.
right? And allow services, so global, all should be allowed. And then after that,
Net
netconf
config SSH.
and SSS. These are the services I need to allow. Got it? Then save this one. So I created one interface. I'm just going to copy it for which one? G0 by
1
1,
internet.
and it is going to connect with the internet.
Internet.
So internet also I need to edit. What I need to edit? It's a G0 by 1
1
connected with
internet.
internet and color name should
Color
be
will be
the
internet.
big internet I selected. Got it? And the rest all will be same. Update.
Same.
Then apart from that, I need to create one more interface, that is ETH0 for VPN 5.2, right? So I'm just going to copy. Sorry. I need to copy VPN 5.2 int ETH0. That's it. Even we are not using this interface, but still we have to create, edit it. We are using this interface, guys. In topology, somewhere we are using anywhere the ETH0.
No.
So we are not going to care about either it is shut down or no shut, right? I'm just going to keep it default.
But it is mandatory to create the interface,
Yes,
right?
that you have to call. Yes.
If you're not creating that interface,
Then the device template, once I will create the device template, there will be seeing it. Okay, you will be see it. What is the problem?
sorry, come on.
When I will create the
Okay.
device template, so device template is also a structure. There we have to call a VPN 5.2 and we have to call at least one interface into the VPN 5.2. So if it is not created, what will we call there? Got it? It's my description also. I'm not going to care about it actually. It's a default. IP address also, I'm not going to care about it. It's a default. Okay. It's not a part of tunnel interface. Turn off it and nothing else. Got it? Then I need to create one more interface into the service VPN 100, that is gig 0 by 2, right? So copy it. It's a VPN 100 interface.
GH0/2.
It's a service. Let me edit. Got it? should be
It is in the shutdown
global.
state.
No.
Hmm.
Global. What are the interface? GE0 by
First two.
2. Description. Device specific. Connected with. LAN. IP. VPN 100. IP for GE0 by 2.
Two.
And also it is not a part of the tunnel interface. So that is sufficient. That's it. Update. Then how many template we have done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2 more templates are pending. That is OSPF, right?
Hmm.
So I'm just going to create one more templates for VS Cloud.
OSPN,
VPN
VPN 0,
0. OSPF area
1,
1 and towards
MPLS.
MPLS. Router ID, that should be the default. AD value that I'm not going to manipulate. I'm not going to redistribute anything. Okay.
Hmm.
Area. Global, what is the area?
1.
I'm just going to add an interface in that area. Which interface is going to add there, guys?
0/0.
0/0.
0.
And I need to configure by default on Ethernet port. If you are going to enable the OSPF, what will be the by default network type? Broadcast. But what I am using, guys, point to point. So I created on advanced. Then I'm getting this option. If you want to configure authentication, that you can do that. MD5 authentication, if you want to configure, then you can do that. But I just want to just change the network type. So global, what I'm going to choose? Point to
Point.
add it. Then again, click on add. Then save it. One more template is there, guys. So one more thing first, before going to discuss that, I need to explain. Whatever the route is coming from inside to the service VPN to, whatever the route is getting received on service VPN, under the service VPN, that will auto redistribute into the OMP. And it will be reached to the base mark. You are getting the point? Suppose behind this R1, how many routes are there, guys? These route will be reached here through the OSPF. Got it? So this will receive into the which VPN? Into the service VPN.
Service VPN.
So whatever the route is there under the service VPN, that will auto redistribute because of, I told you guys, between the B-Smart and BHS, which routing protocol will work? OMP.
OMP.
So by default, the OSPF route will redistribute into the OMP and it will reach to the B-Smart. Got it? But whatever the route is coming from B-Smart to BHS, that means under the VPN 0, that by default is not going to redistribute into the service VPN. Got it? So in that case, what we have to do? We have to redistribute OMP into the service VPN. Got it? You are getting the point. By default, inside to whatever the route we are getting from the service VPN, that will auto redistribute and it will rise to the B-Smart. But whatever the route
Mhm.
is coming from OMP, that is not going to redistribute and that is not going to inside the network. You are getting the point. So
But
yes,
between VHS, there is IPsec is created, right?
yes.
So why it should go to vSmart? It can directly go to
IPsec is using for what? For data transmission, data plane.
data traffic.
But
Mm.
data plane, how to be first? A data plane is depend on the route plane, control plane, right? So route will be exchanged by the vSmart.
vSmart.
Okay. So between the vSmart and vEdges, which protocol is there? OMP. And OMP is
OMP.
responsible to exchange the route and T-logs. Got it?
Mm.
So once the T-logs information will be flooded, then after that it will form the IPsec tunnel and data will be communicated directly. You are getting the point.
Mhm.
It's similar to the, if you know the OSPF, in OSPF there is suppose DR, right? And there is
VDI.
BDR, no, DR others multiple, leave the
DI.
BDR. These are the DR others, right? DRO.
Mm.
So between the DRO, how the route is going to exchange? That is going to exchange by the DR only.
DI.
But how the data communication will be control plane, it's going to exchange by the DR, right? But the data plane will be exchanged directly.
Between direct.
Got it? Similarly, in the BGP also, the control plane will be always exchanged by the route reflector. But data plane between the RRC, that will be always directly. Got it? Hello?
Mhm.
So similarly, the data control plane that is going to exchange by the OMP, that also will discuss the data, means packet flow will discuss. But first, I just want to give you the overview, what is the purpose of basically the SD-WAN. Got it? So whatever the route is coming from here to here, that is all automatically going to redistribute into the OMP. That we don't need to redistribute into the OMP. But whatever the route is coming from OMP to this router, that we have to redistribute. You are getting the point. Means transport VPN to service VPN have to be redistributed. You are getting the point.
Okay.
So what I will do, I'm just going there. OSPF I have already configured. I just need to copy it. Area 100,
Area
I'm going to,
100.
and it's a
Service VPN.
service, and it's a 100. I need to edit it. Error. What is the error, guys? Just some error is there. Let me check. What happened? I need to edit first. Area is
100.
interfaces and
0
point
slash
to
2.
point to
1.
point,
Point to point.
right? Save it. Save change. And now area ID is 100. And here what I have to do into the redistribution, I'm just going to redistribute OMP protocol into the root policy. I'm not
Into
going
the
to.
service.
Into the service.
Into
VPN.
the service VPN.
Got it? That I need to do. Update. So now my all the feature templates are ready. I need to create one more device template. And what I will do, I will call this feature templates under the device template. Okay. And then after that, I will attach that device template to the with the devices, basically. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to create a device template for model BS
VH Cloud.
Cloud. It's a BS device
Cloud.
templates. Copy this, paste it. So I created a system template, guys, that I'm going to call it. Got it? These are the all default, factory default. I didn't created anything. Into the VPN 0, I created a VPN 0, right?
VPN 0.
Into the VPN 0, VPN interface. How many interface we have? 0 and 1.
Two interface.
So
0
it's
and
a
1.
0. I need to add one more VPN interface. That is
0 slash 1.
and I am running the OSPF also, so I will call the OSPF area.
MPLS 1.
Can you see here now? So
yes.
here has to be called VPN 5.2, and if the VPN 5.2 is not configured, then your device template will not be attached with the devices. That is the problem. This is the reason I created this tool. Got it? Doesn't matter we are using or not. Got it? Now I'm going to create it.
Service
Click here
VPN.
now. Service VPN 100.
And
It's a
we
VPN
have
interface.
created
Which interface is there? G0 by
0 2.
2 and OSPF also we are using.
OSPF.
So can you see the what is
100.
the purpose of why
100.
I given the name like that?
It will be easy for understanding, choosing the option.
Yes. Got it? So it's not this one. It
But you
should be
selected, it should be 100.
this one. Rahul also dropped, only you is and banner template is VH banner, right? Create this one. Now this device template is created. Tell me one thing, any devices attached there right now?
0.
Zero.
No.
So I'm just going to attach
I
a
need to
device.
drop down this and attach devices.
Attach device. Which one I'm going to attach? So this is my
Yeah.
VH1.
VH.
First, I'm going to attach a
Wow.
single device. Later, I will attach these two devices also. Got it?
Why? Why?
I
So we
will show
can-
you first. First, we need to verify on one. Then after that, then edit the device template. What is the value IP address for VPN 100 G0 by 2? So on G0 by 2, what are the IP we are using? 172.16.2.1,
1.
right?
Mm.
So 172.16.2.1. Then next hop IP address for the default. What are the next? What should be the next hop IP? So
Towards
VH1
internet.
and internet. VH1 and internet. What are the subnet we are using? 3.
3.0.0.
So 3.0.254,
Dot
right?
254.
3.0.0.254.
There is one dot
VPN
extra.
0.
There is one dot extra.
Then towards the MPLS, what should be the IP address?
In MPLS it is
Between the VH1
H1.
and MPLS. VH1 and MPLS
192.168.
11.1.
11
right?
dot 11.254.
11.1, 254 is on MPLS end. 192.168, 11.1/24. Then VPN 0. Oh, I missed that part. It's a G0 by 1. Can you see here now? I copied and pasted, so I missed to change the description. Can you see here now?
Mm-hmm.
Got it? So it's a G0
Mhm.
by 1. On G0 by 1, what should be the IP address? 3.0.0.1
X0
/24.
/24.
It's a G0 by 0. What should be the IP address? 192.168
192.168
11.1/24.
11.1
Host name,
24.
you can copy from here only. System IP. Site ID is
Oh,
object. And next. Even we can see the configuration what we are going to push. It is in progress. Once it's done on the MPLS, one OSPF neighbor should be up. It came up, right? I paused on vmanage, continues pushing the configuration. Still in progress. Pushing configuration to the device. Please wait. Done, right?
Yes.
So what I can do, I can configure the on R2, R3, and R4, I can configure the OSPF. Interface range G0 by 0 and loop back 0 to 3. IP OSPF 1 area 100.
100.
IP OSPF network
OSPF.
type 0.2.
Point to point.
Should be up the OSPF neighborship. I don't know why it is not coming up. It came up, right? Leave it. Interface range G0 by 0 and loop back 0 to 3. IP OSPF 1 area.
Yeah, 100.
IP OSPF network
Point to
0.2.
point.
Copy this one, paste it on R3 and paste it on R4 also. Done. So now one device is ready. Just think about that. I need to configure the BS2 and BS3 also. Okay. I'm just going there now. I'm just going to the device template.
Configuration device template.
And what I will do, I
Yes.
will attach
Drop down, attach
2 more
devices
devices.
to
I'm just going to edit the value. What should be there? It's IP address of G0 by 2. On G0 by 2, what are the IP we are using? 192.168 Oh, sorry, 172,
190,
16 dot,
16.3,
it's a G0 by 2, right? It's a G0 by 2, that is
and down one it is
3 we are using, right?
3. 3.1.
3.1.
3.1 slash 24.
Next hop should be, I believe, 4
0.
dot 4 dot 0 dot 0 dot 25.
4.0.0.
This is the interface G0 by 1. That should be the 4 dot 0 dot 0 dot 1
One.
slash 24. G0 by 0, it should be the 192, 168,
160. 12 dot. 12.1.
BH1, it was 11, so it should be 12, right?
Hmm.
12 dot 1
One.
slash 24.
Plus 24.
Host name,
Host name is same.
system IP, I'm going to keep it same. Site ID is 3.
3.
Update. Now I need to fill this one.
Right.
G0 by 2,
172,
172,
16. 16, 4.1.
it's a 4.1,
Hmm.
3, 4, yes. 4.1 slash 24,
Plus 24.
default route. What should be the next of IP? 5 dot,
5.0.0. 0.
it's a 5, right? 5. 5 dot 0 dot 0 dot 254.
Oh.
G0 by 1, that is 5 dot 0 dot 0 dot 1. G0 by 0, that should be 192,
192,
168,
168, 13 dot.
13 or 4,
13 dot.
13.
13. It is 13.1 slash 24.
It's a 13, right? 30. Then site ID is,
It should be 4.
site ID should be 4, right? Update. If you want to verify, you can verify one more time. Okay. Then next. Then what are the configuration you are going to push? If you want to see the preview, you can click here now, you can get it. Got it? Ultimately, this is the CLI command that is going to execute on the device. That's it. These are the command are going to execute, right? Configure the devices. How many devices are going to impact? There is 2.
So,
Click on OK. So pushing the config. It's success. So if it is success, so between R3 and R4 also the OSPF neighborship is up. And if you are going to check the route, so route should be, got it? All the routes 21, 22, 23, where it is
11, 12,
11,
13,
12, 21.
12, 13,
So I'm just
20.
trying to reach from here to here. Let me check. I'm able to reach or not.
R4, ping 172, 16, 11 dot.
Why 11 it is not showing? 21, 22, 11 I'm using.
22, 20. 11, no, 11 it is, we are not configured. 11 is on the CSR router.
Okay, great. It's behind the CSR, right? So I'm going to restore. Yes,
So,
we know.
we
So
got 21
CSR is
dot
not
one.
yet initialized right now, right? So ping 172,
72,
16 dot
16, 21,
21 dot 1 source
1,
loop back.
source. loop.
It's reachable, right?
Can
And
you do
it-
trace?
Sorry,
Trace. Ping it is working. Can you do a trace for say maybe? I want to check the path how it is going.
172, 16 dot
21,
21 dot 1.
1. Don't need to mention source loopback.
That by default only it is going, if there is no VRF using, so doesn't matter source, it will take it from the exit interface, right?
So now it will take with which VPN if we are not assigning any
I'm checking it on
VPN.
the router. On the router, we are not using any VPN, right?
Correct. So now it is going to 4.1. 4.1 is VH3 and it is going to 2.1. 2.1 is
4.1, it is showing here, right? And then after that,
4.1
directly it is
VH3.
showing,
It is going
directly it
to
is showing
VH
2.1, this one. In between, whatever
VH1.
transport is there, that is not visible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, only it is showing the service VPN. You are getting the point.
Mm-hmm.
Because of
Yes,
service
yes,
to
yes.
service. So if
So
I'm
there
going
is
to, if you want to check it's doing the load balance or what it is doing, so jump into the B minus, and from the B minus, there is a dashboard, sorry, network.
you need to
Into the
network.
network on the BS3, I'm just going there now. From there, I'm going to troubleshoot, simulate the flow. I'm just going to from VPN 100 to this one, destination IPs. I'm just going to put it
172,
20,
16,
22
21
also.
dot.
Simulate the flow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's only going by the MPLS right now. It is not showing the internet. That means there is some issue. By default, it should be do the ECMP.
Cloud balance.
Just a minute. So OMP. T-lock. That is the problem. We are not getting the T-lock, which T-lock for these two devices. Okay, so once we'll
Hmm.
push the configuration, I believe there's be some we missed something. Let me check on the VS2. Either we missed into the next hop IP, either we missed into the IP
Uh-huh.
address.
Uh-huh.
Four we are using and 5, right? That is fine. That is the problem.
Forward on from VH2,
We did any
4.1.
mistake? Let me check. Between the VS2 and VS2, that is going to G0/1, that is 3, right? And so IP internet. Here IP is not assigned and here it is configured on wrong interface. Can you see? On the
Hmm.
internet router interface, G0/4, what should be the
K0,
IP? IP address should be 5.0.0.254.
254.
No, sir. Might be
003. 254/24.
no, sir. Now I need to check it on VS. Now I should get the. Here you can see how many T-locks was showing. Only one for these two devices. And for this one devices, it was showing both, right?
Hmm.
For this one MPLS. For Biz Internet also it is getting. This one MPLS and it should be the Biz Internet also. Got it? It's there.
Hmm.
So now if I'm trying to simulate the flow, then I should get the both. Got it?
Hmm.
So it was a basic concept. So just tell me one thing, once the device one was configured, then after that to configure these two devices, how much time it took?
Very less time.
So it doesn't matter now your template is ready. That doesn't matter you need to configure the 200 devices or 2000 devices. You can configure within a minute, right?
Yes, but in the case we need to use the same interface, right?
Yes.
Like
HLD,
MPLS.
LLD should be very tight, right? So whatever the interface you are using, that means low level designing should be very strong. To use the configure, we can manage
Standard.
from the B manage. But standard config to manage from the single point to reuse the template, your LLD should be very tight, right? Got it?
Okay.
So we have done this part. Tomorrow I will discuss the traffic flow and I will create the, I will onboard the CSR also, and I will create the device template and feature template for the CSR as well.
Okay.
Okay. So tomorrow almost we are going to finish these all the part. Then after that I will jump onto the advanced topic. That is AR, application aware routing, deep packet inspection. And then after that our lab 1 will be finished. Then we'll jump into the next lab. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So tomorrow we'll see you guys same time and we'll discuss.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.